last game but couldn't convert. For a word on where that leaves them mentally headed into this one, here's Heidi Watney. Ready now is Tyrone Taylor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. One pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Flippy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
There's another pitch for striking. This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next up is Daniel Robertson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch is a sinker too low. 1-0. Woodruff stands at first with 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich, singled last time up. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Milwaukee all set for the start of the inning. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jonathan Scope. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Grounded down the third baseline. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Dansby Swanson will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Braves. Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now to the plate, Mike Soroka, who was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Braves go down quietly. But Dansby Swanson will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Stepping up is Omar Narvaez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throwing time at first for out number 2. So next to bat will be Daniel Vogelbach. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch to him. Travis Shaw is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Topa will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luis Urias will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Ronald Acuna is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box. I know you got a few to play.
Count now at 2-1. As a look now to pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Marte on second. Albies at first with no outs. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Looking up is Yelich, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A three-run shot down the line in left, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, fouled away. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's fouled away. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gallo has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 3 runs already home here. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
great feeling right there as he circles the pillars, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Your attention, please.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a changeup swung on. He missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Hit to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him 2 down. Now to bat, Daniel Robertson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo. And now in the box, Dansby Swanson. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the catcher.
So here is Travis d'Arnaud. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Throw on the first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Austin Riley will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 27.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set, now the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 7. Ready with the 1-1. together. Will
Ladies and
Smith
gentlemen,
is
your
the man
attention,
called on
please.
to close this one and
Now,
earn a save in the ninth.
Number
Now at the
51.
plate is Christian Yelich. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth-inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Behind 0-2 now. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see
that's
great
good.
hitters have their calls go their way on
Second
close
baseman.
pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Keston Hiura comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Marte on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to dig in, Omar Narvaez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Omar Narvaez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fly ball, and this should do it. And it's 1 down, 2 to go for the Braves. They're off to the National League Championship Series.
My advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series. So the Braves have stamped their passport to the League Championship Series, guys.
Matt, they were awfully impressive in this divisional series. I'm sure they're going to be riding high. They can celebrate tonight and then set their sights on who they're going to face in the next round.
And now what about the Brewers?
You know what, Matty? They just didn't seem to have their best stuff in this series, and it's too bad for them and their fan base. But they had a great season all the same, and I expect them to be firmly back in the mix again next year.